Bali is one of the most visited destinations from people all around the world, and we had to see for ourselves what all the hype is about. While most people head to Canggu or Ubud, we decided to switch things up and take the less traveled road to Uluwatu. Situated in the southern peninsula of the island, we were blessed enough to experience the most beautiful beaches in the world, interact with cheeky monkeys alongside jaw-dropping views at Uluwatu Temple, and hang out at Bali's famous cafes and beach clubs. Before you plan your trip to Bali, this is one video you don't want to miss.
Good morning! We are coming to you live from Bali, Indonesia, and we are absolutely thrilled to be here. And on our first day, we are ready to just dive right in, get right in with the culture, maybe go to a couple beaches, hang out, but we cannot do any of that without a motorcycle or a bike or a scooter or whatever you want to call it, because if you look at the roads here, every single person basically is driving a motorcycle. It's actually madness. I've never seen anything like it. So we called up our friend at Jal Scooters right here with the link, and we got this cool little motorcycle for less or around $5 USD per day, which is absolutely ridiculous, especially because my guy Dorian here has never ridden a motorcycle in his life, and you know, we're scared for our lives a little bit, but I think with a little bit of confidence we will get through the day.
All right, y'all, safety first. I've never done this before. If you don't hear from us, we didn't make it.
Okay, after that chaotic ride, we made it alive to Balagnan Beach. Balagnan? I'll make sure to include it. And we're at Mazu Beach Club, which was free to enter, and you've got access to the pool, access to some of the beds, and then there is some cost to some of the, I think, nicer beds up top. But honestly, this is good enough for me.
Guys, I am sweating. If you ever come to Bali, just know you're gonna sweat like a madman. Like, I've never sweat this much in my life, but damn. I'm officially walking around in a towel because of this heat. I am
just constantly dripping.
It's hot in Bali, guys. It is hot.
I have to like rub the towel on my skin before I put sunscreen on because I'm sweating. And here's the craziest part. I don't sweat. I know that sounds annoying, like I don't sweat, but no, like my face just usually gets really red. But I'm literally creating sweat out of my face, out of my legs, out of my stomach. I'm like, where does it end? Is this what Dwayne experiences all the time? I had no idea. I just kind of got my feet or my foot in the pool, and it's so nice. It's not like cold, but it's still somehow refreshing, because when your skin is cold, that breeze just feels so nice. And honestly, I'm a big people watching person. I don't know if that sounds weird, but it's so fun watching people surf, like, or try to surf, and I feel like at this beach, compared to maybe some of the other ones that might have bigger waves, a lot of people seem like they're more beginner. So it's kind of fun to see them like do trial and error, because me and Doyen, we may try. So we have to learn by watching first. We've got some calamari that came with some fries. I haven't tried it yet. I will say the portion size is small. I think this cost us $5 or roughly 3 to 4 USD. So, you know, it's like fairly cheap, but also the portion size, it's pretty small. I said, ain't no way this is gonna fill both me and Doyen up. So this beach seems really nice. It seems really chill. Waves aren't too bad, but it definitely doesn't have like a long stretch to it. It has a little bit further this way, but the other way, I think it pretty much ends. I saw, like when we were up at the beach club, this little sandy patch kind of in between the two cliffs, and I thought that we could walk all the way there and make a little private beach for ourselves, but you'd have to swim there, I think, and I am not in the business of swimming. I know Doyen's not in the business of swimming, and I am not a lifeguard. If Doyen drowns, we're both going under. So we have finished at the beach. We walked a little bit. Sand was really nice, but there was a lot of kind of garbage all around, and it was not bad, but we decided to leave. We rode our little motorbike back. I did a little shirt change, and we realized we were hungry because, well, that calamari just did not cut it. I'm sorry, it wasn't enough. Not like we thought it was gonna be enough, but anyways, we are now going to get a little something to eat at Uluwatu, and reviews were amazing. Looks amazing, so I am very excited. The ambience of the place is really quite nice. They've got kind of cool jazz music playing, you've got some people working, it's kind of just very chill. We've kind of come at a weird time, it's like almost 4 o'clock. Funny thing is, they have their breakfast menu open till 4 o'clock, so I could technically order breakfast if I wanted. But they've also got their lunch menu, sandwiches, some really delicious sounding bowls. I really like the place.
Doyen got this delicious looking yogurt and granola bowl, and I got a salad with the best looking toppings.
Okay, that's good. There's a lot of different flavors. Like the pickled onion and the avocado and the spices on the chicken, it all melts together. Really good. We just finished eating, and excuse me, that was so good. I haven't had a nice healthy bowl like that in so long, and it was delicious too. Like the way it was seasoned, amazing. We then noticed that on Tuesdays, which is today, there is 2-for-1 pizza, and we were kind of sad about it, but we regret nothing because 2 days from now they have a deal on steak, and if you guys know anything about me and Doyen, we love meat, we love steak, so we booked a reservation, and we will be back on Thursday.
So far, food in Bali hasn't disappointed.
Except for the calamari.
Okay, maybe the calamari, but so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
After eating, we drove about 17-20 minutes to Uluwatu Temple, which is a gorgeous space. I guess it's a sacred space, so they've given us some sashes to wear. Doyen's wearing a little purple skirt. He looks phenomenal, of course. And we're just gonna check it out. Apparently there's a lot of monkeys here, so we have to kind of hold on to our stuff tight because they like to grab things, little thieves. So we're just gonna explore. And speaking of monkeys, example number 1. I know homie stole that, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
This is one of the best places to come and see a sunset because there is nothing south of Bali. Literally, it's just all water, so you get that beautiful, pristine view, and there is no sunset like Bali sunset.
Facts. Monkey example number 2. I know homie just snatched that off of someone's face. Just the sunglass, what do you say, the arm that goes over the ear? That's all that's left. I'm like, why did you need that? Was that necessary? Example number 3, monkey example number 3. Another monkey literally snatched full glasses off this man's face. Poor guy, it's like his literal seeing glasses, and he didn't get it back until someone else gave the monkey food. And obviously the monkey wants food more than glasses, so he gave it back, but they're smart. I think they know what they're doing.
Wow guys, when I tell you, this is the 3rd time I'm talking about sweat because look at me, I am glistening all over. But I did want to say something. We were able to decipher which monkey was the best thief by its weight because they developed the barter system. They'll steal something from you and then you have to feed them for them to give it back to you. So the fattest monkeys are the best thieves. So when you're here, you gotta watch out for the thick ones because they will snatch your stuff, and then you gotta feed them, and you gotta feed them good.
Now, time for some dinner. We are ready to go out for dinner, and there was a really nice guy who gave us some suggestions for some really great beaches, restaurants, etc., etc. And so he said that a really great place that he actually performed at the other night was called Uru Sushi and Ramen, and he had us there. Sushi and ramen, come on! So we are going to go eat there, which is kind of funny because for lunch we ate at Ulu. Now we're going to eat at Uru. Let's go!
We have just arrived to Uru Ramen, and driving in Bali at nighttime feels like I'm an F1 racer. It feels like I have to learn when to brake, when to stop. It's crazy. But thank the Lord, we're alive, we're here, and we're about to have some delicious ramen.
After eating that, I have to say I am 1000% satisfied. Probably one of the best ramens I've ever had. Broth was amazing. Noodles were perfectly cooked. Chicken was amazing. Honestly, 10 out of 10 for sure.
I personally will say that is the best ramen I have had. It was just very flavorful, very rich, very delicious. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back here. I will have to come back here.
So I have to add that I will vouch for Dwayne's claim that it was the best ramen he's had because he ordered 2. He finished the first one and he said, bring me another one. Overall, the price was very reasonable for one bowl out of the 2 that Dwayne had and that I had as well. It was 59,000 Indonesian rupees, so that comes to less than $5. Crazy.
Good morning, we are in Mussel Beach, and today we are starting our day with a nice workout. And if you're in Bali, there are so many gyms here. You have to at least get one workout in, because once you start your day with a workout, you feel good, you look good, and let's get it.
Hot. There is no proper AC in here. They give you a towel, but it's just not enough. We just finished at the gym and it was a good workout. It's nice to be able to kind of get our bodies moving, kind of boost our energy before we start our day. I will say it's maybe not the best option. It feels like it's quite expensive for kind of minimal equipment, not great AC. Just like all the little things, but overall not bad. I just would suggest maybe going to a few different places, checking out prices, checking out what the gym looks like before you settle on a day pass, week pass, month pass for, I mean, however long you're here. So for the total cost of a 1-day pass, which is really a 2-day pass because they have a extra free day in there, it was $20 each, so it came to about $40 for 2 workouts.
So I do have to agree with Caitlin on this one. $40 is the cost of a membership in Canada and the US, so it is quite expensive. So our recommendation is check out other gyms. You might find something better.
So we are at Ohana Restaurant and Bar, and it looks absolutely delicious. They have a pretty good menu, I'll say. And my favorite thing, honestly, thus far, is that with every breakfast or lunch menu, you get a free coffee or juice. That's speaking my language, guys. I love coffee, and when it's free, shit, I'm excited.
After a hard workout, there's nothing better than getting some food in your belly, and boy oh boy, I'm about to munch.
I got an iced Americano. We gotta get as much caffeine as we possibly can because I had no pre-workout before the gym. See, I got an Americano because I felt like I was tired of milk. This is just like straight up coffee. I guess water too, but it's what I needed. It really is. Alright, I am so excited to dig in. It all looks phenomenal. I got this Philly cheesesteak sandwich, which was $99, which is $9 Dwayne got two things, not surprising. The burger, chef talk is what it's called, was $69, and then his akai, however you want to pronounce it, bowl was $69 as well, which is each roughly $5 to $6. So not bad overall. Let's dive in. Okay, that's good. That's really good. I devoured that. Honestly, I'm the type of person where I have a really bad habit of leaving just like the littlest bits of like that last piece of bread that maybe doesn't have the rest of the meat in it. But I finished it. Can you believe it? That's how you know it's good. That's how Doyen has told me before that he knows I really enjoyed something.
Alright guys, we are sweaty, we are hot. We need to go shower, we need to go refresh because next we're going to do something exciting and we can't wait to show you.
Also, a small side tip. If you rent a motorcycle and you're parking to go into wherever, please, I beg of you, try to find somewhere shady to park your motorcycle because the seats get hot. And if you're like me and you're wearing shorts or a dress or whatever, your legs are probably gonna burn. We have made it after a quick little refresh to Niang Niang Beach. And all I can say is this is absolutely gorgeous. The beach itself stretches for, I'm not gonna try and guess how many kilometers because it looks like a lot, but it just keeps going and going and going. And me and Dwayne walked for a while until we found these nice little shaded beach chairs, which were only 100,000, so less than $10 to rent. The sand is honestly so hard to walk through because it's so like deep. And if you've ever seen the movie Dune with Timothée Chalamet, and you've seen like the way that they do the sand walk and they're kind of like shuffling back and forth. That's kind of how I feel because it's not easy.
Caitlin's about to show us her sand walk. I'm excited to see this. So we are now done at this gorgeous beach. And now it's time to get some food in our bellies because we are hungry people.
Yeah, it's like a daily thing, obviously, but you know. And after we get a little something to eat, we're gonna watch the sunset at a very popular place in Uluwatu called Single Fins. And we're gonna fill our bellies first because we hear that the portion sizes are kind of small there, but they've got a really great view of the sunset and some really good music after. So,
yeah.
Without further ado, let's go.
We'll see you guys there.
Just finished eating a little snack at Single Fins, which is, we are up at this like top level here, and we got to see some of the beautiful sunset over the ocean here. And after kind of just relaxing, having some loaded fries, we are gonna go down to that main area where they have a DJ, just kind of vibe, hang out, check it out. Good morning. Can you guess where we are this morning? I'll give you a little hint. Or I'll just tell you, we're at the beach again, because when you're in Bali, and specifically when you're in Uluwatu, you have to go to the beach. There is so many gorgeous beaches around, but I will say, I think this one that we're at today, which is called Malasti Beach, has been my favorite so far, because there's this like clear line of like crystal blue turquoise water, and it's gorgeous. And it's like pretty clean here too. So I was peacefully relaxing, floating as I had been doing the whole time, and all of a sudden I guess I just was not as buoyant because a wave came over and covered my face, went all up in my nose. Whew. I hate that feeling. It's like the salt is all throughout my sinuses now, but hey, apparently salt water is good for you. That was amazing. I think, like I said before, this is the best beach that we've been to. Such calm waters, if that's what you're looking for, obviously. If you're looking to swim, if you're looking to relax in the water, this is the one, Malasti Beach. And there's always these little like lawn chairs or beach chairs that you can rent out for really cheap, like for two, again, 100,000, which is less than $9.
After the beach, we decided to one-up our relaxation and head over to Kencana Spa, which is one of the many massage places that you can go to right off of the road in Uluwatu. This one was so cheap, it was $10 altogether, and I must say it was one of the best experiences I've had. We left feeling rejuvenated, refreshed, and ready for steak night at Ulu Artisan as promised. We headed in, and in the evening time, the whole ambiance was pretty nice. They gave us some nice bread to start off with, and the main dish was phenomenal. It had crispy fries and salad, and you know we had to get a smoothie after.
Good morning, we are at Uluwatu Complexity Coffee, and as you can see, my hair is a total mess because the bike ride here was chaotic. But we're here to try a special coffee bean that takes a while to produce. But I'll let Caitlin, the coffee connoisseur, take it away.
So basically, luwak is a type of animal, and they feed the coffee beans, it runs through the whole digestive tract, and then they collect it, clean it, produce it. And guys, this is the luwak in question, and I feel like we're about to get real close and personal with this guy.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cup my tea. I can take what I need.
Okay, so we've got 3 testers here. I've got the male and the female, and then a normal coffee to test between the 3. So this first one here is the male coffee, which I've read is stronger, but let's try it. Okay, now we've got the female. Oh, it's definitely got a different taste. It's like more, a little more sour, a little lighter. And then let me see, I'll cleanse my palate. And then I'll try the normal coffee. Okay, yeah. It's not as good. Oh gosh. After some delicious luwak coffee, y'all, I am feeling jittery. I don't know about doing, but I feel it in my system, and we are ready to just do some more exploring. And we have made it to JWK Cultural Park, which is a gorgeous park here right in Uluwatu. And I recall hearing some information about how it has one of the tallest statues in Indonesia. We'll explore, we'll fact check that one, but it is gorgeous and I can't wait to go in. The garden is really nice. You're surrounded by like a lot of trees and greenery and kind of immersed in this park, which I really like. And there is a lot of really cool statues, especially the one that's in front of us, which is the tallest / largest in all of Indonesia, which is crazy because, well, actually it's not that crazy because it's pretty huge, so I believe it. but walking up to it is pretty cool because it's just towers so high. Crazy.
Anytime we come to a place like this with a statue so grand, I'm like, it's always so hard to capture on the camera because it's so large, and I feel like you have to be here to actually experience it because it's just grand.
We've just finished walking around the park, checking everything out, and I will say it was very interesting. Lots of great, you know, time being in the nature, you know what I mean. But I will say for the price of 125,000 each, so that's roughly altogether $20. I'm not sure it's worth it. I think it was okay, but if you're kind of not sure what you're gonna do here and you're, you know, content hanging by the beach and exploring Uluwatu, I would not maybe recommend this. But if based on what we showed you, you think it's really interesting, it's not bad. Just maybe not my favorite thing that we've done.
Yes, we're back at the hotel, and the reason being is because we were supposed to go to the beach club to end the day today, but instead there was a thunderstorm. It was raining.
Not just a thunderstorm.
It was like, bad.
It was like the downpour like I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Lightning every 5 seconds. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, so we couldn't ride our bike because I don't trust myself in the rain. And as you can see, the streets of Bali is crazy. So we decided to take it easy for the night, eat in, and now we are at the end of our vlog. And all I can say is Bali has been amazing. Like when I say amazing, I mean from the beaches to the people to the food. Overall, I will rate this a 10 out of 10 experience, and this is definitely a must go to destination. And even in just looking at other people's videos, they're like, Bali's overcrowded, there's a lot of tourism here. Yes, there is in Canggu, but in Uluwatu, it is like a whole completely different area. There's not those long traffic lines that you expect. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely a different experience, and so much so that this is kind of the first place. I've enjoyed everywhere that we've been to, but this is the first place that I felt like, oh, we have to come back. I never like jump to that because I want to explore new places and go to new places I've not been. And so for me to say I want to come back here, I feel like that's a big feat as a place that we visited.
Oh,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's so much to see in Bali, aka Canggu, Ubud, and so many places. But thank you so much for watching this video, and if you haven't done so yet, like, subscribe. We're watching you. We see you guys. 70% of people who watch our videos are not subscribed. So let's see you click that button, and we'll see you in our next destination. Bye-bye.